All right, we're back with more of the Don Bullock Chevrolet this morning. Chevrolet morning show this morning. Well, I'm having a hard time. It just
one of those mornings.
yeah. And of course, you got David and Jerry. Now we've added in, of course, our special guest Clint Williams this morning. Man, I'm telling you, I'm having. Okay, I'm gonna have to hit the reset button here. Yeah. And Clint works with Freedom Federal, but we're here to talk about the now, what's the name of the event? It's the barbecue
festival. It's the Eastern Carolina BBQ Throwdown. That's the official name.
There you go.
We've been doing it for 4 years now.
Yeah. So. I made it down one time. Seems like I have been out of town when this is going on, but I went down there the one time that I got to go down
I remember
there.
You being down there a couple years ago.
Yeah, I was down there a couple years ago, and man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It is. It's a pretty good event. It has Debbie Giulio with the City of Rocky Mount founded this as to go in conjunction with the Down East Festival. So there was the Down East Festival on Main Street and all the events going down there. And this was something to spice it up, add something new to the mix. And
was that a pun?
Unintended pun.
Okay, all right, that's
unintended. But the benefit for this was, we were trying to find something to put Rocky Mount on the map and differentiate ourselves. Nobody else in the Eastern Carolina area is doing anything kind of like this. And the first year was on our own, that kind of thing. And then the second year, Kansas City Barbecue Society, KCBS, sanctioned this event. And that really put us on the map. That means it's a national competition. If you win here, if you make one of the first 5 positions, you win points that you can carry with you to go to the national championships.
Wow.
And I take that's probably in Kansas City?
Kansas City, it is. But you also win up to, I think the grand prize is $5,000. So we have a $17,000 prize purse, which is one of the largest ones on the East Coast.
Wow.
And so we're attractive for a lot of different reasons. Teams come from out of state here, and judges come from out of state here. This is not originally, my first impression on this was there's a bunch of people down there cooking pig, and I'm going to go get me a bite. It really doesn't work that way. And so to get people's minds working on how this competition works, there's a bunch of professional guys who have a job during the week, and on the weekends they come and do these contests. So this is their passion, but not necessarily their careers.
Yeah.
But when they get out there, they're serious. They are out there cooking. They're up at 3 in the morning. And Jerry, I know you know the rigmarole of cooking a pig and putting it on the grill and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They're out there at 3 in the morning cooking their pig, smoking, everything they got to do. And they don't really interact with the public very much the first half of that Saturday morning.
I was out there early that day, and it was like no eye contact.
There's no eye. Well,
they're in a zone.
They're in a zone. Everything is so precise. And some guys out there are a little more new to the game, and they're kind of wheelie dealy. But the guys who've been doing this for years, they're focused on what they're doing. And as soon as the competition is over, they are friends with everybody. Their competition is their best friend in a lot of cases. Guys sitting right beside them who they're trying their darndest to beat, they'll turn right around and say, "I hope you win."
Yeah. A lot of them know each other.
A lot of them know each other. They go to these things a lot. It's a society of these folks. It's really engaging. But we've added a public atmosphere to it. So what I was saying before is the public doesn't necessarily engage in the early part, but we've added a taste the smoke kind of thing, People's Choice Award. So people can actually buy tickets and go to some of these booths or these cookers and buy little samples of food and taste it. So there's ways that the public can get involved with actually the barbecue event itself.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Now let's give the time and
the
date.
time is.
You got more than just the barbecue.
We have more than just the barbecue, and then there's more going on downtown. It starts Friday night on the 7th. I'm trying to get my dates in my head right.
Yeah.
On the 7th, the chairman of the board will kick off the evening with some music and that kind of thing. And there's an anything but contest that goes on. All the cook teams cook desserts and all kinds of neat things, and they get judged on it for that. But a lot of times they cook so much stuff, there's food left over. So if you're going downtown and you see this going on, there's a lot to do. There's a beer garden that's going to be down there.
Okay.
So that's right in front of the stage, and it stretches along where the train station is, right in front of the lawn. And so you can actually stand in the beer garden and watch the music and have fun. They have it roped off and keep it separated from the kids and the other parts of the public. But it's a lot of fun. There will be 2 food vendors selling barbecue and ribs and chicken and all that stuff down there, so you can go down there and get that. There will be inflatables. This is a family-friendly event, so there will be inflatable events and slides and all that stuff down there. And there will be some booths down there. This isn't going to be the festival, but there will be some vendors and some things down there, not a whole lot. And then it's going to be a fun family atmosphere. It really is.
So it's really a good 2-day event then.
It's a good two-day event. Saturday is the big competition. And basically from 11 to 1 will be when all the food comes in and judging happens. And it's amazing to watch. I've been a volunteer for the last 3 years, and I'm the guy who carries the trays of food. and it's really a neat process. The cook teams bring it in on an anonymous styrofoam tray with a number on it. And that number is assigned to whatever the team is. They then tape over that number and hide it, and then give it to the judges. So the judges don't know whose food they're tasting or anything. It's a double blind is the way it works. And so they rate it, they taste it and all that stuff. They taste 4 categories of food, and I'm gonna make sure I get this right. It's pulled pork, chicken, ribs, and brisket.
All right. So they're pulling from really different regions of the country.
They
too,
are.
then, because the pulled pork is really probably more your southeast.
It is.
And then the brisket's more of the Texas southwest. The chicken, I guess, could be anywhere. And then the other was ribs.
Ribs, yeah. And you get such a wide range of tastes because you got the guy who's all into the sweet and sour, and you get the guy who's into the really hard smoked and kind of bitter tastes, and some are a little heavier on the tomatoey flavor and some are more on the vinegar side. It's just a mix. And as a volunteer, sometimes we get to go up there and get a little taste of it. We don't get to eat. We don't get full by any means.
Now we know why you volunteered.
Darn right. There's benefits in volunteering.
The first year I volunteered, our hotel actually sponsored the beer garden.
That's right.
And then we helped do the judges' taste testing, and it was like some of the best food. I was so full that night. I mean, just off of meat. It didn't help later.
Was there anything else? Other than meat? I mean, no. I mean,
not a whole lot of it. Well,
I mean, legitimately, when you start looking at food.
Exactly.
Well, when you're a judge, now these judges again, we have we have 47.
I'm talking about outside the competition.
Well, I'm getting yes. But think about this as a judge. You're tasting this barbecue all day long.
Yes.
And so we as the host give them little sample foods, palate cleansers and stuff. So there's grapes and other things up there to kind of help cleanse the palate. But it's also like when you go to a beer tasting or wine tasting and stuff, you see they have the little pail there. There's a reason for that. Because you're tasting so much, you don't necessarily want to ingest all of it, so you have to have ways to make it work for everybody as well. But it's really fun. We've got 47 teams coming in from as far away as Colorado.
47 teams.
47 teams. We've got a champion from Colorado who won in Utah a few weeks ago. And after he won in Utah, he called and said, "We're coming." So he's bringing his trailer all the way from Colorado to here. We got Ohio, Delaware, Florida. I think there's one in Alabama coming. I think we have a couple, 2 or 3 teams from kind of the eastern North Carolina region as well, and one local team, which is Robbie Stokes.
Okay.
But it's a national competition, and it's getting bigger. This event, if things go the way we hope they do, will be twice the size next year.
That's good.
Well, I was going to say 47 teams. That's significantly larger, even from when I went.
Yeah.
There were not as many.
It's a little bit. It's about the same size as last year by a touch, but we've got 21 new teams this year, and so when you're getting 21 new teams, and these things are highly competitive. And these guys, they go across, you got one team that's from Virginia that goes to about 14 of these a year. That's a lot of time out of the house and a lot of money spent. And, they make sure they come to Rocky Mount. It used to be they came to Rocky Mount because, it's in the fall, I don't have one that weekend, I'll fit that one in. Now it's, no, I will go to Rocky Mount and I might fit other ones in.
That's good.
And now if you're interested in grilling, say you're interested in the competition, want to get in on it, there are going to be classes on how to do barbecuing.
I'm guessing that'll be Saturday, right?
That'll be Saturday.
Okay.
KCBS actually brings in a huge trailer, and it folds down into a kitchen, and they'll teach you how to cook it. And there's a few classes throughout the day. There's a backyard barbecue grilling competition that's going on. So if you want to step up and see what you can do in a hurry, it's not a long grilling competition, but if you want to step up and see what you can do.
Should I bring my own spices?
If you want to.
There you go.
You think that'll intimidate the competition if you show up with your own spice bag?
You know what Bobby Clay does? He shows up and he's got his weapons with him.
Hey, man, that might be kind of fun just to show up. You want to do it? We'll go out there Saturday and just
during that part.
And Bob Garner, the godfather of barbecue for North Carolina, is going to be our MC for the event, and I think y'all are putting him up at the hotel.
We are.
So, and he's just joined into a new adventure. He has joined with the Pit out of Raleigh, which Ed Mitchell, who was from Wilson, was the barbecue master for that. He's since left, but Bob has joined on. They're going to grow that chain up there. So we've got him as our MC, so we're kind of happy to have him around. So
should be real good.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. I'm kidding. I'm excited about this thing. See, because I love to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well, there's plenty to eat. And the thing we're trying to stress is people are a little conflicted with the Down East Festival being gone and so forth. There's still something going on downtown. We're still having things for 2 nights, or 2 days and 2 nights, essentially. There's plenty of music, plenty of family-friendly activity. And there's, if you don't have something else going on Saturday, come downtown to Rocky Mount. There's going to be the giant cart from the North Carolina Agricultural Society.
Oh yeah,
it's that giant shopping cart. It's got a huge V8 engine with big chrome pipe sticking out of it.
Oh, this thing! Have you never seen it?
No,
and you drive it from the basket.
Really?
You know, the little your kids sit in the basket. You drive it from there. It's got a steering column that's about 12 feet long.
This thing is not just big. I mean, this thing is
huge.
Probably 12 or 15 feet tall.
Wow. But it has a racing engine in it. It's not just a car engine. It's not a go-kart. It's a racing engine in this thing.
So you'll be able to drive it?
You won't be able to drive it, but the unique thing is you will be able to see it, because you see it in parades. If you've ever gone to the Mudcats, you'll see it there once in a while.
In Spring Hub. The Spring Hub.
Yeah, Spring Hub had it the Saturday, as a matter of fact. But you can't touch it. You can look at it as it drives by, and you're like, hey, that's cool. This one will be parked, and you'll be able to walk up to it and see it and check it out and that kind of stuff.
You get a lot of groceries in that thing.
Yeah,
I bet.
A lot of groceries.
We
needed that for the Yam Jam Saturday.
There you go.
That would have been cool. Everybody tossing their yams over into.
Yep. So this is something everybody can see. And one thing I also want to stress is this isn't just the city putting on. There are some volunteers from the community, including WHIG. Herb and Sandra have volunteered their time and some marketing and media to it. But there's Russell Proctor, who's been a big part. He's our chairman of the steering committee. And we got Jay Van Hoos, who's with the city but is retired and is helping us out with this. Robbie Stokes has given us a lot of advice, because when you do these things, you bring these teams in, you want to treat them right, and who knows better than a cook team how they get treated in other places. Exactly. And so we use his experience to make sure we're treating the judges right, the teams right. And when they leave, they talk about us for a couple reasons. One is the amenities. Rocky Mount goes out of their way to welcome these people into our community, and the hotels do a great job. Yeah. Hospitality here can't be beat. It really can't. But we use the senior center for showers and bathrooms and stuff like that. When they go to other places, they're on asphalt, and it's hot, and there's nothing. They got to find a porta-john, or they got to go find a hotel down the road, not where their stuff is. And most of these guys are in campers and stuff like that, and they don't want to take a shower in their little, gas-powered water heater. Those things. So, Rocky Mount does a really good job to host this event, and the word has gotten out. And like I said, next year, if all goes according to plan, you'll see a competition twice the size of what you're seeing now.
Wow. Well, let's give everybody the dates again.
The dates, it's this weekend. It's Friday night, the 7th, and Saturday, the 8th. You can go to our website, which is ecbbqthrowdown.net, and there's all kinds of ecbbq
for barbecue
throwdown.net.
Okay.
And it's all on there. We also have a Facebook page with all kinds of stuff. You can see all the photos, and then there's a schedule of the acts and the entertainment that's going on, so you can catch it all up there. And this is the new tradition for the Fall of Rocky Mount. This is going to put us on the map nationally, and we're going to see people coming in from all around the region to come downtown to Rocky Mount again. We're going to make Rocky Mount a destination for this kind of event.
All right, so that's Friday and Saturday. And we got chairman of the board playing.
Chairman of the board is playing Friday night, and that'll be a lot of fun. And again, you're going to have the food will be there, the barbecue. Vendors will be there, and you'll see some of the competition, and the beer garden will be there. So, and some folks may not like that. You don't have to do it, but it'll be there if you want it. So.
Yeah. All right. Got a supervisor.
Well, I invite you to come down. If you see any of us who are on the steering committee, walk up to us. We'll be happy to give you a look at what's going on behind the scenes. We can't go all in depth with it. We'll be happy to talk to you about it. And if you're interested in being a barbecue judge or being on a team next year, let us know. We've got all the information to get everybody involved. And if you're a judge, you can go around the country and do this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I might do that.
It's on your own dime to travel, but being a judge is free.
Oh, that's good.
So you got to get trained on how to do it the right way. Once you're sanctioned, then you can go anywhere else and do it.
All right.
And eat barbecue.
Okay.
And
Jerry.
the cook teams are very appreciative. You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
When I was there the first year, they were the nicest, and we were just when they knew the hotel was doing certain things, and they were just. I mean, the next day they were like, "Come to our trailer the next day" or whatever, and we went. And then, you know, they had like samples.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they were the
the teams are
nicest.
very, very friendly. I mean, there's so many. I mean, again, when they're in that cooking mode, you got to kind of leave them alone. That's about 6 hours on Saturday morning. But after that, they're sitting over there, you know, chilling out, having fun. Their kids are riding bikes, throwing. Oh, I did forget to mention this real quick. There will be a what do you call it? Toss thing.
Oh, cornhole?
Cornhole. I could not totally blank my mind for that. I would say corn toss, and that makes sense. There will be a cornhole competition.
Oh, really?
There's a public cornhole competition and a barbecue team cornhole competition. $100 on the line for the winner of the public competition. And it's team oriented, so you do have to apply as a team, $20 per team. But you also, if the first place team will win a cornhole board with the the East Carolina BBQ Throwdown logo and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So
That's a fun event all over.
and the barbecue teams are just signed. I mean, they rush to sign up for this thing because it is the new fad, and as everybody knows, it's the thing that's going around. But it's a lot of fun. But that'll be going on Saturday as well, so people can come down to see that. I know we've got some local teams. I'm hoping the Hospiras and McLean's, who play this stuff regularly anyway, will be there as well. So
All right.
That's good.
Sounds good. All right. Well, one more time. Out there Friday and Saturday?
Friday and Saturday, the 7th and the 8th. Chairman of the board Friday night. We've got Band of Oz, and I forget the other one on Saturday.
Okay.
So a lot of good family fun, and it's just Eastern Carolina Barbecue Throwdown. Come down and join us.
All right.
Taste the smoke, as we say.
There you go. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Great
Thank you, Jerry.
information. I look forward to
Good to see
coming
you.
out there.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Well, y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back with more of the Don Bullock Chevrolet Morning Show, and we'll be back in just a moment.